Google Ads Structured Snippet Extensions, which are now called assets. They used to be called extensions, and they changed the name to assets. They're all the same thing. But they are very powerful for adding additional information to your ads so that people get a better sense of what it is that you offer. And if you take a look at an actual search result, so I just did a search for oil change Phoenix, we can see that there's extensions associated with these ads. So it says auto repair shop, it's got the location, it's showing that it's open, and it opened at 7:30 a.m. This is actually a location extension or a location asset, this first one. So it's pulling information from their Google business profile, which is like these things down here. And below that, it then has their phone number, which is the call extension or the call asset. And then next to that, we can see where it says auto air conditioning service, transmission. It kind of gets cut off by the image. And then they have their description. So this is the actual description in the ad. And then these are site link extensions down here. So it's actually this auto air conditioning service and transmission service, I'm assuming is what that ends up saying. Those are structured snippet extensions. We can also see it on this one here. Auto glass repair service, auto window tinting. These ones aren't as relevant, to be honest. In fact, this is an auto detailing company, so I don't know. It's an auto glass. Professional auto detailing services, Phoenix, auto glass, AZ. Yeah, I think they might be using some broad match keywords. It's not a very relevant ad that's showing up here. It's even talking about glass replacement. So not the best setup that I've seen. Who knows? It may be getting them some business. I can't necessarily see in the back end of their Google Ads account, but this company is a little bit closer to what you would expect from like a automotive repair shop type situation, and there's several different types of structured snippet extensions you can add. If we go to edit this one that's already set up here, there's a header, so we can choose like what type of extension we're adding. So this is our service catalog. So in this example, we're offering custom closets, closet remodels, closet additions. Maybe we need to add in like closet organizers, right? Maybe there's a handful of different things that we're going to be offering. And we can essentially list those out here as our service catalog. Now, the benefit to doing that is it's going to make our ad show up larger on the page. So this extra line with this call extension and structured snippet information here, along with the actual description and the headline of the ad and the location extension, there's also, these are related to the location extension too. But this is all making this ad larger on the page. Granted, this isn't the most relevant ad that I've seen, but this one is also kind of the same, right? It's got these links down below, plus the description, plus the phone number. There's just tons of information compared to this one where all it has is the description and then the phone number, or the click the call button here. The larger your ad is, the more space it takes up on the page, the more clicks that you're typically going to get. So it's going to have a higher click-through rate. Click-through rate is a big indicator of whether your ad is performing well. So that's usually going to drop down the costs of your clicks, so you can get more traffic for a lower cost per click. And ultimately, your ads will perform better, you'll get better results, and you'll get more business and better return on your investment into the platform. So that's sort of why you would want to utilize these. Then the how, it really just comes down to selecting the right header. So if you're a hotel, maybe you have your amenities that you're listing. So that's like free Wi-Fi. In fact, if we remove this, it'll show us an example here. Wi-Fi, pool, fitness center, kitchenette. It's going to go right back into the same list. So it'll give you kind of examples. So Nest, Nexus, Chromebook, courses, creative writing, data structures. So if you're unsure how to use these, you can just take a look at the examples. So for models, maybe you have different types of cars that you're selling, styles, types, t-shirts, mugs, bags, pens, service catalog, oil change, smog check, tire alignment. You get the idea, right? So you kind of want to add as many of these as you can fit in here with it all still being relevant. You can have, I believe, up to, what is this? 1, 2, I think it's 10, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, you can have up to 10 structured snippets in your asset or extension. Once you get those set up in here, you just click Save. Of course, we already have it set up, so I'm just going to X out of that. But then it's going to run alongside your ad, and you're going to start to get some conversion data, or at least performance data here, like the cost, the clicks, the impressions. One thing to note, though, is that you can't actually click on an extension like this, right? All you can click on is the ad itself. So a click just indicates that your ad got a click when this extension showed on the ad itself. So let's say you have 1,000 impressions and 100 clicks. That means the click-through rate is going to be 10% for when this extension shows, or this asset shows, on your ad. And you can have more than one, so we could go and add another structured snippet extension here. We could have like 3 or 4 of them, and then see what's performing the best. So what's getting our ad the highest click-through rate? Is it this one where we go through the service catalog, or is it when we talk about some other thing? Or, you know, we can essentially determine through this data what's causing our ad to perform the best, which asset or extension set, which structured snippets are causing our ads to perform the best. And then you can pause the ones that are not performing. Just come here, click pause, and leave the ones enabled that are performing the best. So that's kind of the idea. I hope this is helpful. If there's anything you did have questions about, don't hesitate to reach out. Just drop your questions in the comment section down below, and we'll be sure to get back to them there.
Look, if you're the type of person that just doesn't even want to deal with Google Ads anymore, then you can always reach out to me. My company is Missoula SEO Geek. I'll leave a link to my website down below, but we do manage Google Ads for different companies in different industries, and you can come learn about what we do, what makes us unique. You can even read some of the testimonials from some businesses that we've taken from 0 to over $1 million in revenue, like this one here. And really just see that, you know, this is the type of thing that's going to explode your business growth. So feel free to reach out. You can always give us a call or contact us through our website, and look forward to working with you.